Watching them pollywogs turn into frogs. So going to start. You ever see it happen, sir?
While you're watching pollywogs, 40 head of horses and mules are hollering for water.
Oh, well, yes, sir. I was just getting a fill.
Well, getting to it is not getting the job done. Now, you've got to stop mooning around here, Chad. If you're going to be a member of this family, you've got to pull your share. Now, get that wagon loaded and out of here.
Yes, sir.
Take a look. Take a good look. Up there's water from the deepest well in Spanish wells.
Well, it's worse at my place. Up without water, this town's going to dry up and blow away.
Not a chance. I've got too much money invested in it. Besides, there's plenty of water. Not a mile outside of town.
Yeah, Squaw Hill.
That's right. Never run and spring up there. The whole river run under it. Well, we could put in a steam pump, build a standpipe, pipe all the water we'll ever need.
That's Lancer land. He could really hold us up if he wanted to.
Well, I think I could persuade him to be reasonable. That is, if you gentlemen will back me up.
Well, at least it can't hurt to talk to the man. Let's ride out.
We don't have to. He's riding in.
Chad, you and that horse got to make friends.
We'll get the hang of it someday.
Sure you will. You meet us back here, son, about a half an hour, huh?
Yes, sir.
Think he'll ever make a hand, Johnny?
Yeah, he's learning. Might be better if you eased up on him a bit.
Want me to treat him like a charity case? He's that proud he'd know in a minute if I eased up on him. Let's go get this over.
But you went and see it. There ain't no fuss that he'd mean nothing. Say, why, this don't look like one of them Lancer boys. Oh, my, Loomis. My, oh, my, oh, my. You sure are in trouble.
Oh, if I'd known that, I'd been a lot more careful where I stuck my big teeth. Say, you didn't say which Lancer.
Why, sure. Why, it's the Hilly-Billy one.
Yeah, the one they call Useless. Hey, tell me, Useless. No kidding, when are you going to learn to stick on a horse?
Yeah. They don't ride horses back there where he come from. I know my man back there, he don't do nothing but just lay in the shade, sucking on the straw while the woman does all the work. Ain't that so, Hilly-Billy? I guess if you say so. Excuse me. Oh, please. What you got there? Well, I heard of that thing, but I ain't never seen it before.
I don't see nothing.
It's right there. Where? You gotta look real close now. Jackass in the water trough.
We all figure this town will dry up and blow away within 3 months. Unless we get Squaw Hill water. We spent too much money in building this town to see that happen. I'll pay Lancer any price within reason for the water lease on the hill.
You do pipe water into town, you're going to charge for it?
Only until the costs are repaid.
Well, we're not using Squaw water.
It's a deal. In fact, we'll furnish men and equipment to help you build your standpipe and your pipeline.
You're meant to help. That's mighty nice. And what are you figuring on charging for all this?
$1 a year.
$1 a year.
Now, this ain't no joking matter.
My son and I think that a town is very important. Now, let's get together on a starting date.
Well, I had the plans for the standpipe and the line system right here.
Pretty bird, ain't it? Guess it must be a rare one. Guess you don't see too many of those around this part of the country. Chad. Hey, Chad. Studying. Studying? Studying what? What's to study about a danged old hawk looking for mice? Chad. Of course. They warp the wings. They warp the wings. That's it. They warp the wings. You hear that? Well, of course I heard it. You think I'm deaf or something? Well, that's mighty interesting what he just said. Fine, but what's it supposed to mean? I don't know. I can tell from the way he said it, it was important. Will you get in the wagon? When you step on me, I'm liable to warp you some. They warp the wings. Get up. What are you people doing here? Get off my land.
Put the gun down, fella. This isn't your land. You get out of the way before we run you over.
You won't run very far. Now, I got a government paper that says this land is mine. This hill is mine. Now you get off it.
Hey, you heard the man, boys.
Hold it. Man's got a government paper. Maybe we better take a look at it before we start a ruckus here. Where's this paper of yours, sir? Up in my place. I propose we go along and have a look at it.
I don't care what kind of paper he's got. I lease water rights for this hill, and I'm staying.
You better holster that gun and give the belt to Jelly. Jelly?
Yes, sir, Mr. Lancer.
You go ahead and take the wagon and Mr. Fanning here and the rest of these men and go down the bottom of the hill. I'll go along with this fellow and take a look at his papers.
You're acting mighty sudden for a dumb hillbilly, Lancer. The next time we meet, you best be wearing a gun.
Well, now, there's one thing us dumb hillbillies do real well. And that's shoot the eyes out of a squirrel at 100 paces. I'm getting just mad enough to overlook the fact that you ain't a squirrel and we're standing nose to nose. You get it? You got something to add to that, Jelly?
Not a word, Mr. Lancer. Not a word.
All right, you men, just keep going there.
Ain't you the fella I saw watching the hawk the other day?
It wasn't a hawk, young man. It was a peregrine falcon.
Oh, yeah, peregrine falcon, yeah.
Well, let me show you that paper.
Sure. Peregrine falcon.
Hey, don't touch that. It's wound up tight. Come on. Paper's at the barn.
Well, even if that paper of yours is in order, what's the harm in letting Mr. Fanning have the water lease?
He intends to build a structure. I saw building materials in those wagons.
Yeah, well, that's true, but one standpipe paper can take up that much room.
Break the flow of air currents across that hill.
What if it does?
I need the unimpeded flow of air currents to test my flying machine.
You're fronting me.
No, I'm not.
What kind of flying machine?
A machine in which men will be able to fly.
Now, that ain't even possible or reasonable.
Mueller. Otto Mueller. Now, you listen to me. If people believed only in what was reasonable, we'd all be living in caves today. Wearing animal skins, eating raw meat, because making fire was not within reason.
You don't have to get mad about it.
Not getting mad, just impatient with fools, that's all. Where did I put that key?
Yeah, you ain't tried this pocket yet.
Thank you, son.
It's okay, sir. Glad to be a help.
Here we are. I've got that paper somewhere. I saw it not too long ago. This is where somebody's going to learn how to fly. In this workshop, some other workshop like it. Then we'll study the flight of birds. We'll learn their secret. Here. Just take a look at this. What marvelous quality has this thing of skin and bone and feathers that it keeps the body of a bird aloft. When we learn that, we'll build wings for men and they'll fly. Why, man will build machines that will carry him off the earth. He'll soar among the clouds. He'll dip down into the marvelous mountains and canyons of the sky. He'll reach for the Empyrean. Then someday, perhaps, he'll solve the secrets of that mysterious ether that separates the moon from the planets and the stars. And then perhaps he'll fly so high that he'll be able to look upon the face of God.
In the survey, Squaw Hill was open land until this Otto Mueller took it by patent.
That means that crazy old crank will destroy Squaw Hill while he fiddles around with his flying machine. I ain't gonna stand for that, Murdoch.
I don't think there's much you can do about it, Buck.
You'd be surprised how many ways there are to run a man. And I know all of them. Every single one.
Hi, Buck. What's up?
I think he's after Otto Mueller's hide.
They ain't gonna get it.
Are you taking an interest in this, Chad?
I reckon.
Chad, what do you want to get mixed up in this for?
Because I like Mr. Mueller for one thing and ain't so fond of Mr. Bannon for another. Besides, maybe he can build a flying machine, and that would be a sight to behold.
Thank you.
The man your age shouldn't be running that way.
I haven't got any time to take things easy.
It looks like to play toy.
To study the effect of air on the wings. This one's no good.
It sailed through the air, didn't it?
Well, anything's got a flat surface, so sail through the air if you throw it. But it won't lift. There must be some secret in building a wing. What makes a hawk soar through the air on motionless wings? Well, we'll give it another try. You're right. You're right. I was finding some medicine in the drawer back there. If you'll be so kind.
Get back, rest a spell. I ain't been having these attacks.
It's not important.
Might be if one of them kills you.
I can't die.
It's a real cheery way of looking at it, but I don't reckon it holds much water.
See, I can't permit myself to die until I finish my work.
Well, you see, I'm going to help him build a flying machine. A flying machine. Yes?
Murdoch, look, he wants some time off. That's what he's here for.
Well, if that can be arranged. I mean, you ain't going to miss me none. Y'all know that.
Supposing I were to tell you it can't be arranged.
Then I'll have to move in with Mr. Mueller. I guess it is kind of foolish.
Wait a minute now, Chad. If you think it's foolish, then why are you doing it?
Because I have to, John. I just have to.
All right, Chad, take all the time you require, and then when you're through with this foolishness, come back and go to work.
See, the bone structure permits the bird to warp the wings in order to turn. Well, I'll have to incorporate that into my design, but what permits the wings to lift, to fly?
Maybe it's the feathers.
Well, air blows through the feathers and lifts them. Yes, that's possible. But we'll need a great many.
Feathers? Now, what in thunder you aim to do with 2 gunny sacks of feathers? It's for Mr. Mueller's flying machine. Flying machine. I've heard of some foolish nonsense in my life, but sir, all I want is 2 bags of feathers. Well, I'll take a look. But they'll cost you. Thank you.
Now we got 2.
That ain't no help to us.
Nothing's gonna help now. Wait till that last well runs dry. Then we'll see how fast the dry town catches fire.
Come and see. The wings here will be built with a wood frame, tapered just like the wing of a hawk. And over the frame, we'll stretch muslin cloth. And on that cloth, we'll put the feathers.
You reckon it'll fly?
Oh, no. This is just a test design to see if the feathers give lift. Something wrong?
Oh, I guess not.
Something happened in town. What's wrong?
Well, seems like everybody in the country thinks that you and me are a couple of crazy idiots.
Well, what'd you expect? I know it hurts. It hurts when people mock you, call you fool. Sure, sometimes I've wondered whether it's worth it. Then I get to thinking how glorious it would be for people to fly. To fly! So I know. People say if God meant man to fly, would have given him wings. Well, I say, if God meant man to travel on iron rails, he would have endowed him with wheels. If God meant man to travel the oceans, he would have given him fins, flippers. Now, I say God meant man to do all these things. But he left it to man himself to devise the means of doing it. I say God meant man to fly. But man must devise the means.
Suppose you don't make it, huh?
I don't make it. See these books? 30 years of failure. Well, if I die before I succeed in flight, these will be left. Maybe some more. So that some other fool with a dream won't make my mistakes.
Maybe we better get back to work.
Now for the cloth. Maybe this time we drink to success.
Why did you stop? Well, I wasn't getting anywhere. Did you feel any lift? Did the wings want to go up? Well, not that I can rightly say. Trouble is, see, I can't see to tell if there's any lift. Oh, well, maybe you go ahead and get up in the wagon. I'll get around behind and run. You get a better idea. We'll give it a try.
Yes, sir. If anybody had any sense, they'd have those two loonies up on the hill committed to an asylum.
Right.
What about that Lansing kid?
Yeah, the kid.
As crazy as the old man. If I were Murdoch Lancer, I'd be well rid of him.
Right. Here. That's too much, That's going to pay for the damages. That's right. All right, you ready? Go ahead. All right.
Johnny.
Where you going? You forgot the wing. Chad, wait for Otto.
Where is everybody?
Scott and Jelly coming.
Chad's in the kitchen. He said he wasn't hungry. Hey, what happened to your mouth?
I got in a fight. Maria, la comida, por favor.
La comida estará lista muy pronto, patrón.
Gracias, María. El señor Johnny está muy impaciente.
Sí, señor.
Chad?
Guess I made a blame fool out of myself in town today. Must been quite a sight. I much wish I could have seen myself running across that field, flapping them wings like an old rooster thinking he's an eagle.
Yeah, it was quite a sight. Did you really think you could learn to fly by using those wings?
I had hope. I suppose you think I made a dumb fool out of myself.
No. Well, everybody makes a fool out of himself sooner or later. That's all part of growing up. I remember the first time I ever saw a steam engine. I made a howling idiot out of myself.
Never.
Oh, yes, I did. See, I was just a green kid then, trapping in the Rockies, and came down to St. Louis on this big mule all stacked up high with skins and furs and all, you know, and... Well, I saw it. When I saw the steam engine, well, it almost scared the stuffing out of me. I thought it was the devil.
Go on.
Oh, yes, I did. Well, I rammed that old mule, went down to the center of town screaming, "Judgment Day is here, and the devil has come on fire and flame to claim his own."
I just bet that was a sight.
Well, when I realized what a fool I'd made of myself, well, I didn't want to speak to anybody. I knew they were all laughing at me.
Who would have figured you for such a thing, sir?
Well, as I say, a man makes a fool out of himself sooner or later, and makes a fool out of himself because of whiskey or women or gambling or maybe something worthwhile. That's what you got to figure out, Chad, whether it was worthwhile, and then maybe you won't feel so bad. Coming into supper?
Well, if you don't mind, sir, I just think I'll sit here and ponder this bill.
You'll be all right.
Murdoch, was that story you told? Is that true?
You mean that about the steam engine?
Yeah, you.
That's the truth. You ever known me to lie?
Well, there's a difference between lying and stretching. But if it was a lie, it was a helpful one.
Go on, say it.
Say what?
What kind of dumb fool I was? I shame you and Lancer? Don't just stand there. Go ahead.
Well, you did look pretty funny out there, flapping your wings. You want to go back to him, Chad?
I ain't about to go back and make a big fool out of myself, and I already am.
Well, now you're being practical like me. And if all the fools were practical like me, we wouldn't have any steamboat, we wouldn't have any steam engine, and we wouldn't have any telegraph system, would we? So why don't you get back up there on that hill with the other crazy fools?
Thank you, Johnny.
Don't thank me, I think you're both crazy.
Mr. Mueller, I came back to help you.
No. Go on back to where you belong.
I belong here just as well as any place else.
All this could be a terrible foolishness. What would happen to you? What would you be?
I guess I don't really know. But right now I want to be here.
All right. There's much work to be done.
See that one? See how the current goes faster as it passes over? Maybe the air, too, goes faster as it passes over the curve of the wing. And because it does go faster, well, maybe it pulls the wing up from above instead of pushing it up from underneath. There. Today, we begin experiments with a convex wing structure.
40 yards muslin, 2 gallons shellac, 100 feet steel wire. What else? That'll do it.
Hey, you and the Dutchman must be going into the dressmaking business. Hey, Chad, tell me, when are you going to flap your wings again?
Any day now.
Well, now, I want to tell you something, and don't you forget. Falling 100 feet or so ain't going to hurt you one bit. That's a fact. It's a fact. It's just what...
Sudden stop at the bottom that hurts. And I guess you best be about the 20th person told me that today.
How's it sound then? Cuckoo! Cuckoo!
Well, I'm real glad to see you're doing so well. Ain't it nice to see how much he's improved from what he used to be?
Well, that's it, friends. The last well is run dry.
There. Finished. Now we'll assemble the flying machine.
Mr. Fanning has something to say.
All right, now listen. Now, wait a minute, folks. Come on, hold it now. Let there be plenty of water for everybody.
Bless you, Mr. Fanning.
Why, thank you, ma'am. However, I hope you folks realize that it cost me a fancy dollar to haul this water in here, and I'm going to have to charge you 2 bits a bucket for it.
Well, then let's take the water, folks.
Wait a minute. You take that water out there, and there'll be no more brought in here. Instead of trying to rob the man who's trying to do something for you, you should be thinking about those 2 crazy men sitting on top of a hill full of water not a quarter of a mile away from here. Well, what do you think we ought to do about it? We'll tell Mueller to let us pipe that water in from Squaw Hill, or we'll take it.
Sure this is gonna work?
Well, our experiments have proved that the wing will fly, haven't they?
Well, working with models is one thing. Put a man in there and something else.
You think I'm afraid to try?
I didn't say that.
And you're trying to frighten me. Well, it's not going to work, young fella. I waited too long for this minute. Since 30 years ago in Leipzig.
What happened there?
When I was a young man, there was a crazy old fellow in Leipzig who built a machine out of paper and sticks. And he said it would fly. He took it to the top of the clock tower. Everybody came along, watch him break his neck. Which he did. Jumped from the top of the tower, machine collapsed and he was killed. Well, everybody said, served him right. Everybody but me. Because I saw something that nobody else saw. For one magnificent moment before that machine broke up, it lifted on a current of air. It went up. And for a moment I saw that old man's face. There was such a glory in it. Even though he felt it was death. Because he knew, you see. He knew that even in dying, he succeeded. That's when I first decided to build a flying machine. That's also the reason why you can't frighten me out of making this attempt.
All right, Al. Have your own way.
So, now we'll wait for the wind to come up.
That Buck Fannin, he's agitating folks to throw Chad and Muller off that hill. Go back to the ranch and tell Murdoch. Nobody's here, Buck.
Hurry. All right, bust it up, boys. Let's go find that flyer machine. Come on, bring along the powder.
The wind's right. We can start. Chad? Chad! Buck Fannin's on his way to run you off this hill. They're burning my workshop. They're burning my work. They're burning my work. Ah! They're burning my work.
Well, now, you look at that.
You don't look like there'd do much flying.
Oh, it'll fly all right. Don't kid yourself with a half a pound of dynamite under it. Set the charge.
Oh, my drawings. My notes. Where did they go? Where's Fanning?
What?
Where's Buck Fanning?
On the hill, blow up the flying machine.
My machine. My machine!
No! Wait!
Put it against those timbers.
You made it, Ada. Reaching time, fuse is out.
Ada? Dead. Went running and busted his heart.
I didn't mean for him to die. Anyways, you all saw it. Crazy old fool jumped on the dynamite fuse to save his crazy old machine.
You get out of here, Mr. Fannin. You just get. You didn't get no chance.
Chad, what happened?
He's dead, Johnny.
How?
I need your help.
What? What do you want me to do?
Give up his whole life for this machine. I'm gonna fly it for him.
Chad, wait a minute. You can't fly this thing. Huh?
Now, don't say nothing.
You're gonna kill yourself.
Just do like I ask you. Look, when I get in there, I want you to throw this handle.
Yeah.
And it'll start it rolling down the chute. All he wanted was one chance, and they wouldn't give it to him. Now he's gonna get it. Got it!
Well, it flew all right. Like a brick.
So sure it was gonna fly this time. It was all worth doing, you know that, Johnny? It was all worth doing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was worth doing.
For a moment there, I thought there was nothing in this world we couldn't do.
Let's go home, Chad.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be late.
Mind your hat, Morrissey.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, this is where it ends, boys. The last time you got a split with me, that's the last time I got to look at your ornery faces. I'd say that was a fair trade. See?
Thank you, Lizzie.
Now, don't go carrying that off to the bank. We all know they ain't safe. Hey.
We're gonna miss you, Lizzie.
Oh, Clayt. I told you this time was coming.
Won't be right. You away from us.
But now it's time you learn to do your own thinking. Now, if I was of a mind to worry, but I'd give up worry this one alone time. Green River stage is most due. You can get out there and stop it for me.
Get on with it, boy. Miss Lizzie? That's to, thank you.
Morsi.
Now, I didn't steal that. I bought it. You, really gonna be able to cut us out of your mind, Lizzie?
Well, I just barely remember you right this minute.
Say that'll be ready Wednesday, Frank?
Elizabeth Kramer? Elizabeth.
You look wonderful.
I counted on running into you right off. Well, you're as handsome as you ever were.
Can't be 10 years.
Yeah,
is
where
it?
have you been all this time?
Well, I've been off leading my life. Where you been?
Well, I've been at Lancer trying to do the same thing.
Oh, shoot.
Here, let me take these bags to wherever it is you're going.
Well, I want to go home, Murdoch. That is, if it's still there.
Oh, yeah, it's there, all right. It's just... well, come on, let's look at it.
There's 10 years of devoted neglect.
The house is not lived in, it dies.
Couldn't have been easy, the dying.
Well, you can't stay here, that's a fact.
I have to.
Have to.
This is home, Murdoch. Leastwise, it's the only home Jenny and me ever knew together. Jenny's coming home.
Jenny. She must be quite the young lady by now.
She must be.
You don't know?
The kitchen's a fright.
I wish you'd light someplace. I asked you about Jenny. She's not been with you all along?
Murdoch, she went back east to school. And, well, there's too much to tell you now, but she's coming home. And there's got to be a home to come to. Oh, look.
When are you expecting her?
Too soon.
How's that?
I said too soon. My. I had to blow an inch of dust off him to see it was Dolph. Look. He's got more than that over him now.
How long has Dolph been gone?
Close on to 8 years. He died in prison, you know.
Yeah, I heard.
He always looked a little scared, Dolph did. Guess he was, too.
Elizabeth, you're a remarkable woman.
Say that again.
What?
The first part.
Elizabeth?
That sounds nice. I like it. Well, sir. Old paint? Sure enough, and cleaning up and throwing out, and Jenny and me got a home again.
It's going to take time.
I got a little better than a week until Jenny comes.
You got all the time in the world.
You don't hear very well, you know.
You don't listen very well, do you?
I'm not used to listening,
You
Murdoch.
listen now. Now, there's room at Lancer, lots of it. You come home and stay with me.
Why, sir.
Well, now listen. You said you were going to listen. You can arrange to have all the work done here and all that, but stay with me in the meantime. And Jenny, too, when she arrives.
I'm not sure you'll be safe.
Stay with me, my two sons, and Teresa and Jelly. And
You'll be safe.
Well, I'm not sure. Anyway, do it my way, huh? Come to Lancer.
You saved my life again, Murdoch.
I don't mind that a bit.
Whoa! I told you this was a working ranch.
Is that why you run off into town?
Elizabeth, this is my son, Scott, and this is my hard-working friend, Jelly Hoskins. Mrs. Elizabeth Kramer.
Hello, boys.
Mrs. Kramer?
Ma'am. Boss, I thought you said you was just going to town for seed.
Oh, it's in the back there, Jelly, along with Mrs. Kramer's luggage.
Which I can take into the house.
You're nice to think of it.
Oh, I didn't think of it. I usually get most of my thinking done for me. Help you, ma'am?
Well, thank you, sir. You're the one with the Boston mama.
I'm the one.
You ever notice how special, nice-looking Eastern folk are?
Well, he's my son.
I bet you're educated and mannerly and everything.
Well, I'm just wonderful.
There's my daughter, Jenny.
Well, she's beautiful.
Well, she's my daughter.
I'll just bet that she's educated, mannerly, and everything.
Lord knows she's been exposed to it.
Jenny will be coming soon, Scott. She and Elizabeth are going to visit with us for a while.
That's if I ever get asked inside the house.
Excuse me. She's an old friend.
You already said that, Murdoch.
She'll be down any minute.
She's an old friend. And you sent her husband to prison?
I helped to send her to prison. See, Dolph Kramer ran the stage at Green River. Ran it, that is, until we found out that he was responsible for every major holdup line ever had. You see, he'd know if a shipment was worth stealing.
He'd direct the robberies himself?
Oh, he'd plan them, get word ahead to a band of road agents. Later on, they'd split the take, and Dolph would keep his ears open for the next job.
That's nice work.
That's too easy. Makes you greedy.
Mm-hmm. So he tried it once too often, he got caught.
And Mrs. Kramer and her daughter, they just moved away?
Yeah, pretty soon they did. Some people try to help, but,
Now, that's a lie. Was no some people tried to help. Murdoch Lancer tried to help, but he was the only one.
I thought my family should know something about you. Scott, Teresa, you've already met. This is my son, Johnny.
Hello, Johnny.
I didn't get your name.
Kramer, Mrs. Elizabeth Kramer.
Fine. You know something? I'm not very hungry.
You know something? I am hungry. Thank you.
So nice and proper, Mrs. Elizabeth Kramer.
Oh, yeah. Like Johnny Lancer instead of Johnny Madrid.
He knows what I was.
Well, that's all past now, isn't it?
That's right.
When I saw you, I... Ain't that the devil? Johnny Madrid, a big rancher now. With a proud name. You just up and quit it all. And you're getting by with it, is that right?
Yeah.
Then why can't I?
You gotta quit first.
Oh, I've done that. Now all I want is my little home and my daughter and my new life. That gonna be all right with you, Johnny?
You know, I like Murdoch. He's a decent man.
I knew that a long time before you did. Make you feel better telling him about me? Or can I do it myself?
You're just gonna have to know, that's all.
Well, if he can accept Johnny Madrid as his son, seems like he can accept me as a friend.
Is it? Shutting off your old life, it's not an easy thing to do, you know. The past has a way of coming up and nudging at you sometimes.
I don't nudge easy, Johnny. Never did.
What's Johnny done?
No, it's what I've done. It's what I've been. Mind, I told you there's a lot to tell.
You don't have to unless you want to, Elizabeth.
There's so many things you can't count on. Like stepping off that coach and finding you again. Or walking in here and finding Johnny Madrid.
You knew him?
So to speak. That side of the law, it's like belonging to the same church. You get to know who's a member and who ain't.
Elizabeth, what could you do?
I could think, a plan, and I could be a woman. That helped. Men will tell a woman most anything. And then my boys would carry out my plans.
What boys?
Murdoch, my boys. I'd tell them what to do and they'd do it. But that's over and it's past. And I am a widow and a mother, and that's all I am. And you can believe that, Murdoch.
It wasn't easy telling this. I know.
Well, it wasn't easy hearing it. I know.
Elizabeth, I believe in new beginnings. Johnny taught me that. If you want to make a new life, I'd like for you to start right here at Lancer.
Morning, Lizzie.
Now, I can walk around you, or you can step aside.
Well, me and the boys just wanted to make sure you got here safe.
Well, I never saw any one of you in my whole life.
That's kind of a bad way to be treating old friends.
Old friends? I got no old friends. I was born just a few days ago, right here. Now, that may seem hard to believe, but that's just how it happened.
It's a peculiar thing to say.
Ain't that the truth? Well, how come she don't know us? Smiling and toting for her. That's Murdoch Lancer. Might just be he ain't gonna have her for long.
You're back too soon. You told me I could have the whole day, and I'm holding you to it.
Well, you do that, Lizzie.
Oh, Clayton. Let go. I can't bear this.
Well, what about me and the boys? We can't bear it either.
You're not going to do this to me. Every time I turn around and look up, there you are. I won't have it.
Well, me and the boys, we just need your help, just this one time.
We're all out of time, Slade.
Well, the boys sent me now. We found this little general store. See, just this one guy running it, and, but the boys, they won't go to work unless you say it's all right, Lizzie.
I can't idle with you. I got my own work to do, and I know it's right. And now you can just get out of here. You can get out of my house and out of my life. I got so much to do to make this a home for Jenny and me. And I want my new life, Clayt. More than you know.
Well, how about me and the boys? Don't matter what we want? Huh?
I won't let it. I can't.
Lizzie. Me and the boys, we're the only family you ever had. And you know that.
far away are you?
Not far enough, I guess.
You seem so worried. And if you wanted to tell me about it, you would.
I'm thinking.
I have to go into Green River to get some work done. Why don't you come along with me?
Nope, I think better here.
Well, it's getting late. I may have to spend the night there. I don't want to leave you all alone.
Best I am. I'm mighty poor company.
Well, Jelly's nearby anyway, in case you need any help.
Well, don't you fret yourself about me. I'm not used to it.
Well, maybe it's high time you got used to it.
Maybe he breathes a little. I don't know. You listen, Clay. My heart fills my ears.
It's kind of faint. But it's still there. Here, try some of this. He's in a bad way, Feed.
I ain't never seen anything go so wrong. Are you sure Lizzie said he'd be all right?
I'll tell you one thing. He ain't gonna live unless we get him some help.
Man in that store. Sure, where alone was he?
You thinking about Mossy or what?
Thinking about him ain't gonna do no good.
Ain't nothing gone right since Lizzie left.
And she ain't coming back.
And we ain't glued here. All these years, when we got in trouble, why, we go to Lizzie. Well, we sure got trouble now.
Well, I sure thank you for the meal.
You're good company, Jelly.
Well, you need anything, I'm right close by.
Well, that's a comfort.
Yeah, well, good night.
Good night, Jelly.
Just you and her in there?
Mm-hmm. All right, Jelly. What now? I might have known.
It's Mossy. He's dying.
My room's upstairs. I'll show you.
Get in there, Grandpa.
You leave him be. I'll hold you to that. We got a reckoning after this. Turn down the cover, little Bill. There. There's a pitcher of water over yonder, Feed. You'll get it. I need it. Julio will help me with his boots. That's right, boy. Easy, Belt.
You would want to be here. Huh?
Well, none of you are welcome here. I wanted it over and done with, once and for all. Feed, go downstairs and sit on Coit. Julio, you stay here with me. Now, if you don't have a strong stomach, you can get out of here, too. Go on. Give me your knife. That's all right, boy.
Yes, amigo.
Listen, boy, Mossy. Listen, boy. That bullet's got to be dug out of there.
Yes, sirree. This is the kind of hard living a man can learn to bear. I'd like to spend a little of my ease in a fine house like this.
Ease. You work your tail off to get it and your heart out to keep it.
You know you're an awful little man to have such a big mouth. I think I'll come over and close it.
Now just lay off, Clay.
He's gonna hit me with that poker.
Don't think I won't either.
You know, I can't understand why Lizzie wouldn't want to live in a place like this instead of that little cottage. Kind of wonder about her daughter, too.
Well, she's not here yet, but she's due any time. As for the house in Green River, it's mostly all ready for them.
If I was you, I'd be giving tomorrow some thought.
How so?
Well, Mr. Lancer will be coming home tomorrow.
Well, there ain't no thinking about it. When they come, we'll be right here.
Food.
Yeah, Mossy. Where you been?
Can't be. No, it can't be you.
Who else would bother with you? Here, look. Make that up.
How about that for you?
Well, there's Lancer, Jenny. Elizabeth is waiting there. She's going to be mighty surprised to see you.
What a magnificent home you have, Mr. Lancer. It's quite unexpected, really. So far away from everything that... Well, you know what I mean.
Mossy's gonna live. And supposing you're interested.
Ma'am, better come have a look.
I've gone through it all night long, thinking how I'd face Murdoch with this. Oh no. Oh no, that ain't happening today. Not now. Now, I'm going out there alone. And I want all of you to mind your manners.
Oh, it's lovely here.
Yeah, I think you'll like it here, Jenny. Elizabeth! Jenny!
Jenny girl. Oh, gracious, Mother. Oh, I really must breathe, you know.
Oh, ain't the devil now how you grew into such a pretty thing.
You're looking well, Mother.
So the early stage come in, and there she was. Where's Jelly?
He's inside. He's
Something wrong, Elizabeth?
most everything. You and me, we stand to get reacquainted all in one lump. Ain't no stopping it now.
Elizabeth.
My boys are here, Murdoch. One of them shot.
What are you talking about?
The way it is here, Jenny. And facing up to it. That's the only way I know how.
Well, they came in last night. There's 4 of them, so I couldn't do a thing.
Where's the 4th one?
In my room. Murdoch, you gotta understand.
I want them out of here right now.
Like the little man with the big mouth said. There's 4 of us. We ain't apt to leave unless we're ready.
Sit down and shut up, Plate. I didn't ask you to take me in here, but you did. And now it's come to this. I need 1 day, Murdoch. 1 day. One of my boys is hurt bad.
Oh, Elizabeth.
He's no older than Jenny. I just can't turn my back on him. I wish I could, but I can't.
One day.
Come on, honey. We got a lot of catching up to do. Oh, we couldn't have had a harder beginning. I sure am sorry for that.
Who are those dreadful men?
They used to work for me. Here, honey. Come on, sit down. There you are. Here, lift off your bonnet. It's such a pretty bonnet. Such a pretty girl. There. Ah, you can kind of catch your breath. I got some coffee hot on the stove.
Oh, I couldn't possibly swallow.
Well, I got some broth going here. It's from Mossy, but you're welcome to it.
I truly never saw men like that.
Well, sure you have, honey. You grew up seeing them. Guess you forgot.
Well, I couldn't have.
Set your mind to it, you'd forget most anything. And anything from me, from the minute where I set eyes on you again, is plumb forgot. Huh?
Mr. Lancer's home. It's quite spacious, isn't it?
Nice place. Guess you drove by ours coming out of town.
Green Rivers? It's an awful little town, isn't it? Shabby and awful.
Well, it's home, Jenny. You know, I've been working on our house. And the rest of it I thought we could do together. I thought it'd be a good way for us to find each other again.
It's been a long time.
A long time. Well, I'm going to take this broth up to Mossy. You want to make yourself useful? You can see if the men folk want some more coffee.
You called, you're in or you're out? I'll bump it a little.
I'll see it.
Keep him honest, Clay.
Okay, still bet, please.
And 3.
And 3 with what?
What you doing? Give me some cards, too.
Hello, Jenny. Want some coffee?
Yes, sir.
I remember when I used to offer you milk and cookies. That was a long time ago. A lot of things have happened since then. Things have changed. People change. I suppose people change for a lot of reasons. Some because they want to, and some because they have to. But Jenny, in the end, it's the coming together, you know, that really counts. It's not easy, that. No, sir, that requires give and take.
Ease him down gentle, boys. You stick out like it's a feather tick. Well, I'm much obliged to you for that wagon, Murdoch. Julio will see you get it back.
What are they waiting for?
Me and Jenny. They'll drop us home.
But you didn't tell me.
Well, honey, we was always going home.
But so soon. And with them.
With your mother, Jenny.
I'm sorry. Truly I am, but...
Well, I was thinking to leave with all my belongings, Murdoch. Looks like I am. Besides, I guess they're the most family I got.
You see, Jenny, out here, we're used to people starting over, making new lives for themselves. We've learned to give them a second chance.
She can't expect me to forgive her.
She'd never ask it, of course, but if you loved her, You see, there's a core of it right there, if you really loved her.
It's difficult to say how I feel.
No, it's not. Not if it's love you feel. That's the easiest feeling in the world.
I suppose someone here could see I got to the stage depot tomorrow?
Sure.
Home, Elizabeth. Lizzie. Now, who was you expecting? Well, you better get used to yourself, Lizzie, because I figure maybe that's all you got.
Lizzie?
What are you doing here?
She ain't coming back here, Lizzie. Now, you know that as well as I do.
You shut up. Just shut up.
We've been more to you than she ever has. Pete, Julio, Mossy.
You get out of here.
You ain't got no daughter.
You get out. You just get out. Dirty, you low-down lying. You're...
Well, Mossy's been asking for you, Lizzie. Now, he may be dying. Me and the boys, we don't know about those things.
Slade, I don't think we ought to do this.
Burn it.
Morsi, What were you saying about Morsi?
All I said was he needed you. We all need you, Lizzie. You ain't got nothing here.
You're gonna come button in, don't you?
If only once. You'd do something halfway.
No pleasure in the halfway, Murdoch. You mind calling me that again?
Elizabeth.
Nice. You and me. If we had a little more time. Ain't that the devil?
Johnny. I guess you finally found it.
That's not all, Murdoch. You always said you believed in new beginnings.
Yeah.
You don't see it, they don't see it, and they never will. I'm leaving this note for those in the past. Maybe someone will hear me and change what's to come. There was a time when people connected by touch. A glance could speak, and silence could say everything. But then, communication was sacrificed to the screen. Everyone was connected, but no one ever truly touched. We filtered out hunger. We silenced the truth. The algorithm told us what to see, and we never questioned it. Those passing by wearing AR glasses see them as a blur and ignore them.
Please help me! Please help! Help! Help!
Thinking was dangerous, feeling was forbidden. Even seeing was considered a crime. If you didn't look away, the system marked you. Silence was safety. Questioning made you visible. And in this world, being visible meant walking the line between life and death. Maybe there's still hope. Maybe a child lifts their head, looks up at the sky, and remembers what it means to be human. With a single glance, everything could change. But not everyone lives long enough to look up, so make it count. Be the spark, be the voice, be the one who dares to hope